Hi everyone, Stacy from Dies to Die For. Welcome to Tuesday night's card making. Tonight we're going to make a sunflower card, but I wanted to show you these really quick. These are a kit that we'll be doing this weekend for the One of a Kind stamp show. It's virtual on Facebook, so if you look up One of a Kind and join the group, you'll be able to see us live doing this kit. And these kits are still available on our website for purchase. These are the rose cards. And that's this weekend. And this is also for the One of a Kind show. This will be mid-August. I don't remember. I think it's the second weekend in August. I don't remember the dates right now, but we'll be doing the congrats and miss you cards. And we have the kits for these on our website. And then last, August 20th and 21st, we'll be doing the volume event on Facebook. And here's the cards that we'll be making on there. And these cards just went live today, or this card kit. It has a piece of hair on it. This one, I'm going to show you how to make this cute little suitcase out of dies that we already have. It's not a suitcase die. It was so much fun to make. And this one with our car keys. So if you're interested in doing any of these live events and getting the card kits, they are all available on our website. If you just go under craft along kits, you'll be able to see all of the upcoming kits that we have. Okay, I'm going to set those aside. Now we're going to work with our sunflowers tonight. Let me show you. We're going to be using the chicken wire and then the Lose Basic Words, the milk pitcher, and this is our sunflower die. Now, the reason I'm doing this sunflower die is because I had a customer request it. She wanted to see how we do it. So let me show you the basic way that I usually, there's two different ways that I build our sunflower. So we have our pieces that we cut out. Here I pop those up and take the this little brown piece, if you can see it, that's on the die right here. And you'll need, sometimes I'll cut these in half and use only one on each flower, and sometimes I use the whole thing. That makes sense. If you're using the whole thing, then you'll need to cut the brown pieces out 2 times to make both flowers on the, but you just stick it right down in there. Put a little glue on this. And this one's a little bit tougher to get in because it's kind of big for the flower. That's why I usually wind up cutting these in half. So we'll cut that one in half. You can still see what I'm doing, just like that. Then you take these little flower pieces, put a little glue on them, and just stick them right down on your base. Just like that. Very simple to make. Now I'm going to show you how I did it for tonight's card, but I have to walk over here and grab my flower tools because I forgot to grab them. Okay, here we go. Now I wanted to make them a little bit more dimensional for tonight's card. So I just took my tools and rubbed on the back of it. And you get a little curve to it, and then I pop these pieces up. You can use your stylus tool to pop them up too if you want. Okay. And we're gonna take our green base, and I'm gonna cut right about here. I'm gonna cut the green tops off. And I'll show you why I'm doing this in a second. As soon as I get them off of there. now I'm going to glue the green part down to an orange base that I already cut out. Get it lined up. Sometimes I don't get it lined up just right, and you can still see the orange, but it looks kind of cool because it looks like it has a little shadow. Or okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna take some of my fake plant Simon Hurley ink and just touch the sunflower in a few spots. This is probably not the color that I used originally because I don't remember it being that dark. So we'll rub it off a little bit. Then I know for sure this is the color that I used on the orange pieces. This is the Simon Hurley Guppy ink. And just rub it in a few spots to highlight a few things. I gotta take my small and do the same thing. And these flower tools we do have in stock now, and I will be adding them to the website tonight as soon as I'm done with this video. Okay, now we need to take, oh no, see, I'm getting ahead of myself. I actually put these on pop dots, so we don't want them flat. These little tiny brown pieces are a whole lot of fun to put pop dots on, let me tell you. I really need to make a set of pop dots that are about, I can't get that one off my finger, about half this size, because I always wind up cutting my pop dots in half. Who thinks that's a good idea? Who thinks we need a smaller size? Me. I have Lex and Grace in here crafting while I'm doing my video, and they're raising their hands. Say hi, girls.
Hi.
Grace made her very own video last week, so if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. Who am I kidding? Don't go check it out. She has more views than I do. And Grace and Lex are both working on another video for you guys right now, right, girls?
Yeah.
It looks like a cookie. Lex said that my sunflower center looks like a cookie. It does. You can use it for a cookie. Okay. Now we're going to take these, and I just want these slightly curved around on the edges. Not a whole lot. And then the center, let me grab a different size. A little bit bigger. I'm going to curl the center of the leaves a little too. Okay. Now we glue this back on. And dang it, I did it again. I don't want to, see, I have my mind on gluing flowers down, and that's not what I did. I used my pop dots. Silly me. You think that's funny, girls? Okay, now we're going to pop dot, or pop squares, whatever you want to call them, dimensionals. I've heard them called all different things. I think we've discussed that before. These are our pop squares. if you're not on our email list and you haven't seen, we recently added the foam squares to our product line just because I use them so much. And we have a bunch of them now. I can make pop-up cards for the next 30 years. Okay, there we go. Now our sunflowers popped, and you see why I put that orange behind there, because you do see it a little bit, so it just looks like makes the flower look even more dimensional. Yes, honey, thank you. Okay, now this flower, I need to just do the leaves on. I don't know if I think I got most of them. Let me just look through my flowers. I got that one. I did not do the leaves on this one. So let me do that quick. Okay, let's get to building our card. Now for the base, I took the Simon Hurley Clear Skies ink, and I cut out the largest size of our loose stitch rectangles, and I inked it with the Clear Skies ink. I thought a blue color with the orangish yellow flowers would look good. Then I took our chicken wire and I cut it out in brown, and then I cut it out in silver, and then you just, on the brown piece, you just snip out the brown wire part and layer the brown on top of the silver. I wanted all my pieces pre-made because tonight was really about showing you guys how to use the sunflower die. Okay, now I'm gonna angle this. I don't know why I angle everything. That's just, I like things on an angle. I don't really like to sit here and figure out how to get it perfectly straight. I'd rather put it on an angle and be done with it. Okay, then we have our milk jug, our milk pitcher. I took the Simon Hurley Wolf ink and went around the edge of this, and then I took my flower tools again and I just pressed the center in so it gave it a little dimension. Don't need those two. And then we're going to put a pop dot or 3 on the back of our milk pitcher. Okay. I'm going to put this on this side over here. That is a milk pitcher, honey. Oh, Lex asked if this was supposed to be a watering can. I'm using it for a flower base. You know I like to use different things for flower bases. Okay, now let's put some glue on the back of our flowers here. Hopefully I can get it down there far enough. Nope. So, since I already put the pop dots on there and I forgot to save room for my stems, you can just trim your stems off a little bit. Okay, I'll put that one in there. Probably didn't need to put glue on those leaves because I made them a little dimensional, but and then I'm going to use, there's 2 different sizes in the sunflower. I'm going to use 2 of the smaller size and 1 of the larger. The larger one. Maybe leave the stem on that a little longer because I'm going to sneak that back there before everything dries. And then arrange them, and then once they're where I want them, just press them down really good. Now, I use the Lose Words, basic words, and I punched out "You Are the Best" in both green and the orangish color. And I'm just gonna figure out how I want those arranged. Maybe kind of like that. You are the best. Yep, I like it. Lex, can you go get me some of the enamels from that picture I was taking earlier? They're over there, I believe, with the stack of paper that I had. I forgot to grab some enamels. I was going to see if maybe I don't want enamels. Maybe I want some gems. What do you think? Gems or enamels, girls?
Enamels. No, gems. Gems.
Gems? Okay. Can you grab the pack of gems, Lex?
Why the pack of gems?
Because I think it's good, but I think it needs just a little. Okay, do you have the clear gems in there by chance? Remember that little baggie that we put on that? See, sometimes it does pay to let the girls be in here. Then they can be my little assistants, right? Although if they keep making videos and getting better hits than me, I think I'm going to wind up being their assistant. Okay, you are the best. And this is a new color of our gems that is coming in on August 1st. These are the clear. I don't know where my jewel pick is, so we will just... Maybe I think I'm going to put these on the fence part itself. It won't let go. I'm not going to glue them down right now, but I'm just going to put a few down so you guys get an idea. Because I want to move on to our slimline card. So I'm not going way over my time because I don't want to make it another 50-minute video. Okay. Just a few of them right there, right on the... Look good, girls?
Yes.
Okay, let's move that one out of the way. Let's get on to our slimline. In our slimline card, I've already done all of the pieces, and I glued down... Let me see what time I'm at. Okay, I still have plenty of time. I glued down the chicken wire. I cut out 2 chicken wire frames and glued them down. Oh, and there's my... I was missing this right before I started my video, so I cut out another one, but I guess I didn't need it because I found it. Okay, this is a 4" by 8.5" card base, and I inked it with the Blue Skies ink. Then did my 2 chicken wires the same way and glued them down so they were hanging off the paper a little, and then just snipped them off. And this one is going to be wishing you a happy birthday. And this card is actually for one of our design team members, Nicole, who I accidentally missed her birthday. I didn't realize it was her birthday. I missed it. So this card's for you, Nicole. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to use a few. I'm going to lay it out because I don't know how many sunflowers I want to use in this bigger picture here. I think I made plenty of extras, so I can use as many as I want. That one down in there. Do a nice picture full of sunflowers. I like that. That's nice and full. I think I'm going to move the A down here, though. Wishing you a happy birthday. What do you guys think? Girls, look good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna glue the flowers down first.
Yes.
If I can pick them up, because I have them exactly where I want them. There we go. Yes, that is big. Right there to hold that flower down. The more pop squares, the better, right? You were gonna what?
Those can hold the sunflowers.
Oh, you were going to hold them for me? Thank you for the offer. Okay, now we're going to put some glue on the back of the sunflowers so we can get them all laid out. And this is really a fairly easy card to do. I love the way it looks. This is my first time using the sunflowers in that vase. Actually, this is my first time using the sunflowers in probably a year and a half. I don't think I used them on any samples last fall. I don't know why I don't use them more often, because I really like the sunflowers. Okay. Well, let's get our words glued down. Get back on camera for you. I would have had the words already glued down, so you didn't have to watch me do that, but I wasn't really sure exactly where I would want them. And I have some extra sunflowers, so should I put them anywhere? Maybe I'll play with them in just a second and see if there's anywhere these extra pieces would look good, like maybe one there and one there. Oh, I kind of like it. What do you girls think? If I add these extra sunflowers like that?
Yes.
Because I don't really think we need one up here because we have this whole bouquet, but it needed something down here.
Yeah.
Let's glue that down there. I also like the way that this green and orangish yellow stand out on that blue background. I think the blue background was a good choice, if I do say so myself. I just threw my glue. Oops. That's okay, that glue bottle's been through worse. I'm sure it will survive. Like Grace said, like what? It's been dropped, smashed, stepped on, lost several times. And poked with a needle, Lex said. She is absolutely correct.
How?
I poke it with a needle every night. My little pin that goes in it, see? I'm still trying to convince myself that we don't need a flower up here somewhere. Oh, goodness. I'm going to try it, aren't I? Let's see which one. Maybe just that little one right there. Okay, I can do that. I don't want to put too much up there, but I think we can snip these pieces off. And you know, a lot of people don't think about this. They always say, oh, that's too big for my card, or you can snip little tiny pieces off and use just one little accent piece. I do a lot of cutting and piecing things together and using just one section of something. Like, that's why I still have these pieces for the inside of our chicken wire. I don't throw those away because I'll use them on another card. I mean, they're already cut out. You might as well save them and use them. As long as you're going to use them and they don't stack up everywhere. Okay, I like it. Now that I know what our time is, I can glue a few of these little jewels on here. It sure would be easier if I had my jewel pick though, girls. Where did you manage to put it?
Right back where it goes.
Did you see my smart aleck kids? They actually put something back where it goes.
Hey!
We've been having a battle over my crafting space because it's really not big enough for 3 people. I made it just to have a little space at home for me to craft in because, as a lot of you know, I already have a warehouse that has my tables and stuff set up that I can craft there. But most of my crafting gets done at home. So I wanted just a little space to be able to craft here and be able to do my videos. But it's rather crammed because it's in the corner of my bedroom. And the girls always want to be in here. What I think is they each have their own room. I think one of them should give their room up and we should just make it a craft room.
For all of us?
Their dad does not agree with me, but he says I have an entire building for crafting. Who votes that I need a craft room at home too?
Just you? Us? We all need a craft room.
Yeah.
Like the same.
Okay. Is that enough jewels? Just to add, let's see, do I want any anywhere else? Maybe one right here and one up here. At first I hated adding jewels and enamels and stuff to my projects, but now I kind of find it relaxing a little. Don't know why, just like I find building flowers relaxing. Even though I'm not the biggest flower person, I just can't seem to stop using flowers lately. Okay, what do you girls think? Is that enough jewels?
Barely see the jewels.
No, that's it. That's good because I just wanted them to be a little accent. Okay, so here is your slim line. And Grace, can you check my time and let me know if I have time to glue the jewels down on this one?
0, 0, 2, 9, 2, 0.
Okay. All right, we're at 29 minutes, so I guess I'm going to end this video, and here's your 2 card samples using the sunflower. Have a great night.